Welcome to our channel, where we bring you the latest updates and detailed news analysis. Today, we're covering the historic sentencing of former President Donald Trump in the New York hush money case. Let's dive into the key takeaways from the hearing. Historic and unprecedented sentencing hearing. On Friday, Donald Trump was sentenced without penalty in the New York hush money case after a highly symbolic and unprecedented hearing. This marks the first felony conviction of a former and soon-to-be sitting president. Judge Juan Merchan, overseeing the case, delivered his remarks telling Trump that the office of the presidency, not the individual occupant, was afforded extraordinary legal protections, which required him to impose a sentence of unconditional discharge without any punishment. Trump's reaction: no remorse, defiant as ever. Before Judge Merchan imposed his sentence, Trump spoke for several minutes, showing no remorse. He repeated his accusations of a political witch hunt, a claim he has maintained since his indictment over 20 months ago. Trump, who was convicted in May of 34 counts of falsifying business records, used the opportunity to reiterate his defiance. During his speech, Trump said, "This has been a very terrible experience." He also emphasized that voters had put him back into office, even referencing his victories in all 7 swing states and the popular vote, implying that the trial had played a role in his political comeback. Legal protections of the presidency. Judge Merchan explained that the unique nature of the case and the legal protections afforded to the office of the presidency were central to his decision not to impose a punishment. It is the legal protections afforded to the office of the President of the United States that are extraordinary, not the occupant of the office, Merchan stated. The judge emphasized that he had no choice but to follow the legal mandate protecting the office, but also made it clear that these protections do not extend to the power to erase a jury's verdict. Prosecutors weigh in. Accusations of damage to the rule of law. Prosecutor Josh Steinglass also spoke, noting that Trump's actions before and after the conviction had undermined public confidence in the legal system. Steinglass pointed out that the probation officer who interviewed Trump for a pre-sentencing report wrote that Trump sees himself as above the law. He further stated that Trump had not shown any remorse for his actions and had even encouraged others to reject the jury's verdict. This defendant has caused enduring damage to the public perception of the criminal justice system, Steinglass remarked. Trump enters office as a felon, unconditional discharge issued. Despite his conviction, Trump will not face any punishment or probation. The judge imposed an unconditional discharge, effectively ending the case procedurally and allowing Trump and his legal team to continue their appeal process. Although Trump was convicted of felonies that carry a maximum penalty of 4 years in prison, Merchan made it clear that no jail time would be imposed. Trump's legal team, however, will continue their battle in the appeals courts, aiming to overturn the conviction. They plan to argue that a Supreme Court ruling on presidential immunity means the case should be dismissed, citing evidence from Trump's time in office. Appeals and future legal challenges ahead. Trump has made it clear he will appeal the conviction, describing the case as a disgrace and accusing the judge of bias. His legal team is expected to continue their appeals, possibly for years. If the state appellate court upholds the conviction, Trump can take the case to New York's highest court and, eventually, the U.S. Supreme Court. During the hearing, Trump was represented by his top attorneys, including Todd Blanche and Emil Bove, who are expected to take significant roles in his administration should he return to the White House. Speculation on what could have been. While the sentencing hearing on Friday was significant, there's still room for speculation. Trump was initially scheduled for sentencing in July, but that was postponed following a Supreme Court ruling granting him sweeping presidential immunity. Some legal experts had questioned whether Trump's felony conviction would have warranted prison time if the sentencing had happened earlier. However, with the delay, Trump's victory in the 2024 election has effectively erased the threat of legal punishment for now. As of now, Donald Trump is walking away from the hush money case without any penalty, although his conviction stands. With the appeals process in motion, it's clear this legal battle is far from over. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates and in-depth analysis. See you in the next video.